Hey guys, continuing from Blast from the Past, this is the temperature trick. You have two different people pick a card. Tell them each to memorize it, they can look at it, they can share it amongst themselves. You tell one person to put it in somewhere in the middle, let everyone get one last peek at it, and then with the other card, you're going to tell them to go ahead and put that card somewhere in the middle too. Have them get one last look at that one. So you tell them you're dealing with two cards, and the idea is you're going to try to use the temperature of the cards to attempt to find their cards. So with that in mind, you go through and you can feel which one's warmer. This one feels a little warmer than the rest of the cards. So you hope and you let them flip over. Is that one of them?
That is.
It is. Ace of Spades. So what we're going to do is the cooling probably wore off, or the heat. So I'm going to take the Ace of Spades and we're actually going to use it to find the other card. So you tell me when to stop. You have the other person say when to stop.
Stop.
Right there. And you ask them, what was your card?
The Nine of Spades.
True of Spades. Flip over. And that is the temperature trick. Let's learn how to do it. Hey guys, before I get into the tutorial, I wanted to show you this is the Arum deck, and it was given to me from Assad, my good buddy over at 52 Cards. You can get this deck at the 52 Cards store, 52cards.com/store, I believe. I'll leave a link in the description, so you can go get this deck yourself. It's a pretty dope deck. Let them know Jarek120 sent you. Alright, so for this tutorial, the gimmick of the idea, the story behind the trick is when they're holding the card, the temperature is going to allow you to find their card. So if they hold on to it, you'll be able to spread through and be like, ooh, this card's warmer. That must be your Four of Spades. So that's kind of the storyline. But as we all know, magic is just story. So what you're going to do is you're going to have two different people pick a card. You'll have them memorize their respective cards. Let's say they each pick the two black queens. What you're going to do is you're going to seemingly lose them in the middle of the deck. And all this is controlling one card to the top of the deck. Hold the cards like this. I go to push the card in, and I open up these fingers, and I push the card straight into the deck. I don't go at an angle, I just push it straight in. Because what happens is when I push it straight in, the card jogs out, and I can easily get my pinky and then get a break underneath the cards. But it happens pretty quickly. So they take their card, I say go ahead, put it somewhere in the middle. I'll go through, I'll let them look at it one more time, or I'll just let them see. I square it up, and now I have a break underneath their card because of that side angle jog. Here's what I end up doing. They put their card in the middle, I let everyone see it one more time, and I can do this angle jog, get a break, and then do some table cuts. And I just cut down until I get to that break, and I put the rest of the packet on top, pick the whole deck up, and this is the move. Swing cut over, swing cut over again. Their card's here. Remember, this was on top of the deck, so their card's in this packet. So I swing cut over again, flip this over here and catch it with my middle finger. So now it's trapped between my thumb and my middle finger while I still have a swing cut going on. And their card's here the whole time. Swing it over, fairly put that on top, and allow them to put their card here, which is right on top of the spectator's card. But in fast speed, it looks like, all right, take one last look, and what I'm going to do is try to get your card. We're going to mix them up. Go ahead and put your card here. And look, they have no idea that they're putting it right on top of the other person's card. So then what you can do is they put it on top of there, and you push off the top card and let them see it one last time, just as a little convincer, very fair. Now you have both cards in this packet, and now again you want to control it to the top. A couple undercuts, and finally end it with some kind of swivel cut, some kind of cut, getting it to the middle of the deck. So let's just say you do a swing cut, catch a break, and immediately start spreading through with the story that because you're holding on to the card, I'll try to find at least one of your cards based on the temperature of the cards. You're coming closer and closer to that break, and from here you can do one of two things. You can just bring the whole table, the whole cards to the top and say, was that one of your cards? Catch a break and do the top change that we've learned before. So now we have the Queen of Clubs and switch it off like that. Or the original way that I was taught it was spread through, find one card. Here are both of our cards. You're going to push off one, off the second one, and square them up and risk kill, turn the pack over like that. So what it's going to appear to look like is you're spreading through and you're going to show the top card. This is the Queen of Spades, keep that in mind. But what's really happening is you're taking the second spectator's card, the original, you're popping that up, risk killing it over, and you're showing the Queen of Clubs. So we've passed off one card and it's here now. Was that your card, the Queen of Clubs? Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to take it and use it to find the other person's card. And in that little motion, we've switched it off. So again, this is completely up to you. You can do some kind of switch where it's just like, I'm going to try to find your card. The whole idea behind this trick is you're showing one person one card, and then you're taking what they believe is one person's card and you're using it to find the other person's card, but it turns in like that, it turns into their card. So the way I learned it is you spread through and you take this card, risk killing. You say, was this someone's card? It feels warmer. I can feel the temperature, the heat coming off of it. Was that your card? It was your card. We're going to use your card to find your card. So I'm going to spread through the deck, and I want you to go ahead and tell me where to stop. Anywhere. They say stop here. What was your card? It was the Seven of Clubs. Sure it was clubs? They think you're going to flip this one over to reveal that the Jack of Diamonds has turned into the Seven of Clubs. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Jarek120, Facebook.com/DisturbedReality, and always rise above. When it comes to learning the one-handed fan, first things first, you want to get rid of half of the deck because it's going to make things a lot easier for you. Alright, so we're going to start off with, hey, nice ass. I meant pick a card. That's what I meant to say.